For Best Music Coach, my name is Dan, and you are watching a Music Teacher's Reaction live and in real time to the Ace Combat 7 original soundtrack. This is part 2. We're going to jump right in. We're going to start with the 444th, and we're going to be ending today with Dragon Breath. So we're going to be lined up right with the official soundtrack for today. So let's get rocking and rolling with 444th Air Base Briefing. By the way, I've never heard this before. No one's ever before. So everything I say and do is going to be off the top of my head in a moment. Forgot that part. Huh. Loving the percussion. Well, an interesting intro here. It'll be interesting because we have a lot of songs that are named 444th coming up. If we're going to hear, not really connected. This sounds very cool though. Love the mix on the piano. You know, there's not a lot of low end, so something's going to come in probably. Very light piano mix. Love that funk guitar on the left ear. Decision maker. All right, this is just 444. This is a delicious experience in your ears. If you have headphones on, just to hear the how the bass is kind of like bouncing back and forth. Also loving the percussions. It's amazing. Oh yeah, rolling the high end in. Thank you, Chris. You are a legend. Thank you. Oh, very interesting hold steps there. I like how the guitars are slightly off from each other. Oh gosh. Oh, this is sick. Guitars aligned now. Oh, come on, guitar. Oh, it's a guitar battle. Look out. That was honestly was sick, and I agree with Bex Lizard, who says this is super fun. The soundtrack is super fun, man. So many people are sleeping on the soundtrack too, man. My goodness, this is really good. Oh yeah, come on now. Breaking Bad by Vince Gilligan. Like those moments where it's like you can hear the guitars are not totally lined up, but it's like beautiful. Now I know why my algorithms have been giving me fighter pilot stuff the past 3 days. I wasn't even thinking about it. My Facebook, my YouTube has been serving me like cockpit videos and stuff, which have been so cool. Love watching it. I love how chaotic this is. But it's like controlled chaos. It's like a jet engine. Look, it's 4-4. It sure doesn't feel like it. It wants to push you around a bit. Playing with that pulse again, man. Yeah, listen to that slap bass in there too, man. I love it. Yes, please. Yes, please again. Maybe now? Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. That like sounded like a trombone growl hit in there. Insane. Sick. Love that syncopated thing in the strings there. Oh yeah, come on, brass. Ow! Could also be strings and pads. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Okay, well, someone asked in the chat, okay, Space Cowboy says, chaotic, I'm curious, what about the music made you think of that term? Well, Space Cowboy, when we listen to this piece of music, it is like Italian food. Italian food in the sense of like a pasta with a nice sauce, or even something like Italian wedding soup, where there's a lot going on in the food. There's many different components coming together. And yes, I understand if you get a good sauce, it's basically just tomatoes and you get garlic and the thing. But look, the point is there's many different things coming together and it's all mixed together. And it's kind of like this chaotic thing, but it's like, it's so good. It's so rich. It's so deep. It's so dense, right? It's like a really, really good red sauce. Now, when music is less chaotic, it's more like Japanese food. And in Japanese food, at least traditional Japanese food, everything's very straightforward. There's not a lot done to the food. So if you think about something like, sushi, not maki, but sushi, you have just a piece of raw fish on rice. That's it. That's all that's going on. Sometimes you put maybe a little wasabi under the fish, sometimes maybe a little lemon or lime or something on top of the fish to just give it a hint of something. And then if it's swordfish, obviously you cook it a little bit sometimes. But the point is that if you look at the difference between sort of the feeling of Japanese food versus Italian food, you can see that Italian food has this beautiful, gorgeous, rich chaos to it. Whereas Japanese food has this beautiful, gorgeous simplicity and straightforwardness to it, where there's not a lot going on. So when I say chaotic, I mean it's like a bowl of Italian wedding soup. It's like you have the meatballs, you have the vegetables, you have the broth, and within the broth, there's all these different flavors going on. And so that's what I mean by chaotic. Okay, this next one is called Yinshi Valley. Oh yeah, gumbo. Yep, there you go. A gumbo would be a great example too. Yep. Ooh yeah, bass. Come on now. Getting that raise 6 there, Dorian sound. Ah! Go, go, Power Rangers. Was that little funky thing holding the fort down in there? Not sure if that's a piano with an auto wah, if it's a guitar. Made a keyboard with an auto wah. Oh, it's a guitar. Go Power Rangers. Go, go Power Rangers. Go Rangers. I know it's not the same. Like now it's starting to get a little chaotic. Like you have this guitar in the right ear and this keyboard in the left ear kind of stepping on each other's toes a little bit. Oh! Implying 4. Okay, keyboard's going to 4. Back to 1. Little bass solo here. Bye-da. Yes, Crims. Very, very quiet strings in the background. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, King Peggy. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Guitar Assassin. I like it. I like it with a 145. It just feels like wholesome, like vanilla ice cream and cake. Oh, sorry, I've not been announcing the names of the songs. First Contact. Ooh, boom. You guys hear that? There it was again. Listen for it. There it is again. Boom. Oh, love this percussion build-up. Dang. Oh yeah, great ears, Manfred Gordon. Yeah, I just sang that terribly. Ah, at 6531. Oh. Off that trill there, I thought I was about to head to the Mission Impossible theme. Excellent. This one is called Two Pairs. What a bold brass hit there. Yeah, so it's hinting at that. I think it's the drone theme there. Oh no, it's playing it. And in the back here, be double boom, be. No, missed it. Oh, building. Oh, building. Oh my goodness. Oh, the drama. Now, just a quick music theory thing. What was kind of cool there, and I'm not 100, I'm like 99% sure on this because I only really paid attention to it once. But check this out. The chord progression here, it was F sharp minor. Then it went to F sharp minor first inversion. So basically the top chord stayed the same, but the bottom note moved up to A flat. Yeah, so you have ba, then you go to ba, then you go to D, D major to B minor. Very interesting chord progression. So it's basically 1, a little bit of movement on 1 going to first inversion, then going to 6, which is D, and then going to 4, but obviously minor 4 because we're in a minor key. Well, not obviously minor 4, but if you were to harmonize a natural minor scale as opposed to harmonizing the Dorian mode, you would get a minor 4. Okay, the next one is called Pipeline of Destruction. You take a mortal plane and put him in control. Ooh. Well, I just said when you have a major 4, there it is. That's G major. Super fun. Love the riff. This next one is called Three of a Kind. Here we go. Huh. Really interesting percussion sounds. You know what this reminds me of? That bom, 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 bom. Reminds me of in Donkey Kong Country when you jump in the plane. Hey, Poking. That synth right there. Oh, a lot going on now. Super cool. Check out the next one, which is called Waiapolo Mountains. Huh. Ooh. Oh. 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 Minor to major. Back to minor. Back to major. Something's happening here. Sharp 5, 5. A minor. A major. A minor. A major. A minor. A major. D major. A minor. A major. Anvil again. This is like the Marvel chord progression here. That movement from whatever that was to the D. Ooh, interesting, Stephen P. Bonk. F major? It's F to D. A major. Huh. This is a fascinating piece. Huh. Oh! That went sus4, sus2 to minor. I thought for sure it was gonna go major. That was wild. Huh. Hey, you guys, you know when the chord is sus. Hey, Bobby. It's that sharp 5, 5, the 1. Which, if you're a big Lord of the Rings fan, that's the Rivendell. Yep, back to that A minor, A major thing. Minor, A major, F to D, that's that Marvel thing, to A, minor, A major now. Oh, and then little sharp 5 there right at the end. Huh. We're going to get that double sus there. No. Okay, so a couple cool things in there. So first of all, just going back and forth. It's like A minor, A major, and then back we go. A minor, A major, and then it got a little marvelly on us. It went F, D, to A minor. And then what was so cool is when it turned around and it went A sus 4, A sus 2, and then I thought for sure it was going to go back to A major, but no. It went back to A minor. Wild. Loved it. The next one is called Identification. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, listen to the modulation in the strings. You know what the composer said when they wrote all those sus chords? There won't be a third. Ooh. I have no idea how that sound was made. See, that riff that was going on was like hinting at that drone thing we've been hearing. It was a little different. Oh, I love that. Deliciously dissonant. This next one is called Faceless Soldier. O eternal land where the noble morning sun rises. O warm light which sets the morning hush. Illuminate the sleeping ones. I love the singing. Feels very Lion King to me. Yeah, come on, hi-hat. Drive that thing. Great. Oh, come on now. Ooh. This is nasty. Ooh. Go Power Rangers up. Yes. That was sick. And I really enjoyed it. That was awesome. This next one is called Transfer Orders. I wonder where we're transferring to. Oh! What is that growly brass? Very interesting piece. But very quiet. You got a guitar. Sounds like a Stratocaster, maybe a Tele. All in the right, playing those clean sounds. Well, I should say it sounds like a single coil pickup. That'll save me from getting in trouble. Hopefully. Unless it's one of those humbuckers that emulates a single coil. More vocals, I'm loving this. So that sound you're hearing where it kind of sounds, well, I don't know any other way to describe the sound other than it sounds like a fart. That sound you heard right there, it kind of sounds... There, right here. That right there. How else am I going to describe that sound to you if you've never heard it before? Sounds like a fart. So that sounds like a fart. What's really interesting is that what that is, yeah, so it's brass. Now, I know how I would do that on the saxophone. I've never actually played a brass instrument, but on a saxophone, what I would do is I would actually sing a note at the same time as I played, and the note that I'm singing would bounce around with the note the instrument is playing and create that effect. So I'm not sure how to do that on a brass instrument, but that's how I would do it on a saxophone or on a woodwind. To actually sing while you play. So you're blowing into the instrument at the same time blowing, and you go and then that creates that, well, growl sound. Okay, this next one is called ADFX 10. I'm ready for this like to rip into some New Orleans jazz in a second. How funny would that be? Oh, come on now. Oh, let's go. Hey, we're gonna go back for 1 second. All right, so right here. Oh, guess what? If my recollection serves me right, and it may not, I think it might be a different key, but the Halo theme might be an E minor, same key as this, and it goes. Right? Same key, same notes, similar tempo. That's why I was getting a little bit of a Halo connection there. Okay, this next one is called 444th Debriefing. Oh yeah, come on now. Oh, I love this. That was really fun. I'm not sure if we've heard anything like that so far in the soundtrack. This next one is called LRSSG Briefing I. Very interesting. Oh, I think it's the Marvel thing I've been hearing. I think that's from the Captain America movies. Ooh. Oh, those piccolos. Those flutes. Getting after it. Interesting piece. This next one is called New Arrows Air Base Hangar. Let's do this thing. Yes, Jetstorm. Indeed. It was a bit of a thinker, if I'm being honest. Sounds great. Sparrow, I will read all the super chats at the end of the stream. I'm not going to forget about you. Okay, something I want to point out, which is really interesting, is that, look, every time you hear a song that sounds like it's in a different style, like it's in a different genre, that represents hundreds of hours of learning and effort and work on the composer's part to learn how to create songs in that style. And it's incredible Really, really, really incredible to hear the diversity of the music that's being presented here in this soundtrack. It's wild. This next one is called Siren's Song. Don't follow it. I think we've heard this before. Yeah, we've heard this before. Like, slow this down by like 25% and you have an Enya track. Oh, yeah. Yes, please. How that dum-de-dum. Like, this is so Enya. Like, even listen to the sound of the synths, man. It's so Enya. It's just a slightly faster Enya. All right, this next one is called Stonehenge Defensive. Ooh. Oh! Ow! Oh, this is cool. Very interesting section here. Again, playing with the time, man. Well, the pulse, I should say. The playing where you want to feel the pulse. Oh, beautiful. The strings and the brass. Oh. Oh, how interesting. I'm like here. It's like sort of vocoder-ish almost sound. What an interesting sound. Huh. Huh. Now that sort of like screaming, squeaking sound is back. Huh. Oh, the vocoder-ish sound is also from Ace Combat 4. Huh. Very interesting, Jetstorm. Thanks for the info. Hey guys, we're going to listen to one more track for today. Please hit like, subscribe, and crush that notification bell so you know when the next stream is going to be. Let's keep this thing rocking and rolling with Dragon Breath. Let's go, Dragon Breath. Let's make this thing happen. That was beautiful. Hey, please hit like, subscribe, and crush that notification bell. We're going to read some super chats. Thank you all for hanging out today. All right, let's go back to the top. ScarCore, decision maker for 2 months. Thank you for your support, ScarCore. As always, just a quick reminder for everyone who is members. Member voting is from the 1st to the 15th of every month. You go to the members section where I post on the 1st of every month. A new post goes up, and then you can vote just by commenting on the post with what OST you would like to see me react to next. Jetstorm, this OST is super cool. It's so good. People are sleeping on this. Amazing track this is. ScarCore, thank you so much for your support. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for being a decision maker. Chris, thank you so much for supporting this channel and subscribers by donating and gifting 5 memberships. And welcome to all our new members. Make sure you go check out the members section of this channel where you can indeed vote. We missed on the 1st of the month. And then you get voting from the 1st to the 15th of every month. Chris, 2 months at Kazoo Club. Thanks for hanging out, Chris. Komradski says, you guessed it, Ace Combat 0. Haha! You got it, Komradski. ScarCore, decision maker. Love to vote Ultra Kill, Imperfect Hatred, Act 2 soundtrack. You got it, ScarCore. ScarCore, did you also comment your vote in the members area? Just double checking to make sure we have that. I'm going to be counting those up later today. Some call me a space cowboy. Space Cowboy says, I love the vibes of this OST. Here's a bump for Sonic Unleashed. You got it, Space Cowboy. Sure, Shattermelon. Matthew Banky says, react to Banjo-Kazooie's OST, please. You got it, Matthew. And hey, Matthew, how's it going? King Peggy says, hi, Dan. It's my birthday today, and I can think of no better way to celebrate than throwing some cash your way. Thank you, King Peggy. Please add this to my earlier super chat. That one was accidental. Oh, well, I'll find it. YouTube records all of them. I just have to go into my little thing. Anyway, I got you. This goes to, you guessed it, Shovel Knight. Happy birthday again, King Peggy. Thanks for hanging out. And thank you for your support in your super chat. Shattermelon says, here's some cheddar. Love what you do on this channel. I'd love to see your reaction to Kirby and the Forgotten Lands OST. It's probably the best Kirby soundtrack out there. You got it, Shattermelon. Bob Jones. Hey, Bob Jones. Bob Jones says, I know it's a big ass with a total of 1,120 songs, but I think a 22-part reaction to the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate soundtrack would be cool. Oh, my goodness. That's like 11, 2 streams a week. That's 11 weeks. That's almost 3 months. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. But, that's a lot. Ooh. I think it's on the list already, so I'll use that to upvote it. 3 months. Tujin Dude. So just wanted to put down some money for, Kou Majo Densetsu again, especially since the sequel is getting ported. Only recently got into Ace Combat, but now I beat 4 of the games after playing 7. That's really cool. T-Mac1313 says, I don't see why not, says Dan, seeing why not. Woo. Poking Mangoes says, I've been spotted. Which means you're a ripe mango. So sure, let's keep bumping Legend of Mana, or Mana, because why not? Excited for that. Nier is getting up there. You got it. Alessandro Coelho AC says, for real this time, one last push for Devil May Cry 5. Also, much love to both Chat and Dan. Hope you love a Daredevil on this OST, Dan. Thank you, Alessandro. Hope you're having a fantastic, awesome, awesome day. Super Smash, you what? Thank you for your support as always, Alessandro. I really appreciate it. Sparrow. Hey, Sparrow. There's so many OSTs, so much to say, so little time. Agreed. Been here since your first OST and finally got to see live for the first time. You got me out of a huge burnout, and I can't thank you enough. Wow! Here's the kid, Icarus Uprising. I'm so glad you got out of burnout, Sparrow, and I hope you can start to learn or find a time or a point in your life where you're going to be able to avoid burnout. I used to burn out like twice a week. So I hear you. Good luck to you. I really wish you the best. T-Mac1313 says, tuning in late because someone rudely scheduled me to teach my students during an OST reaction. Angry face. This goes to Mother 3 as usual. T-Mac, what do you teach? I'd love to know. Hey, JL2412, thank you. Sparrow, welcome to Staunch Supporter. Make sure you vote on the 1st of the month. Mead Tree, the decision maker. For 5 months, Mead Tree, thank you so much for supporting this channel. The Mead Tree says, Dan, you are among us. I'm not quite sure what that means. So I'll let chat explain that to me. Bex Lizard says, Dan the man, I would pay money to watch you play trombone, champ. Final Fantasy VIII, please. Well, I've always wanted to get a P-bone. A P-bone is a plastic trombone that's only like, I don't know. It's not as much as a real trombone. I always wanted to play the trombone. Just to be able to go. Today I gave a lecture about meningitis to the medical students. Fascinating. I'm now Googling meningitis. What is meningitis? Meningitis. Acute or chronic inflammation of tectonic membranes covering the brain and spinal cord. Collectively called the meninges. The most common symptoms are fever, headache, and neck stiffness. Other symptoms include confusion or altered consciousness, nausea, vomiting, and an inability to tolerate light or loud noises. Basically, you turn into an orc. Interesting. Oh, Trombone Champ is a game. That's hilarious. I thought there was a comma after trombone, and you were like, hey there, champ. Pikachu says, loving these streams. I'd like to split this super chat and add Tekken 3 and Tekken 4 to the list. Awesome, Scarcore. Then we got you counted. Pikachu, you got it. Tekken 3 and Tekken 4. Thank you for your support, as always, Pikachu. I really appreciate it. Also, we had a nice track list today, thanks to Pikachu. So thank you, Pikachu, for that. Shattermelon says, can we add Skullgirl's second encore to the list? I don't see why not. Let's do it. Pikachu says, might as well add Tekken 5 5DR to the list too. You got it, Pikachu. And Scarcore. Hey, Scarcore. Scarcore says, yep, I double checked just now. I voted the same soundtrack just now in the members vote. Perfect. Are playing trombone. Yeah, T-Mac. It's like, T-Mac, I appreciate your support, regardless of where the comma is placed. That's very open-minded of you. All right, y'alls. Have a phenomenal, fantastic rest of your day. And I will see you in the next stream. Take care and bye.